Dangerous territory. Trump's unsecured calls with world leaders concern foreign policy experts. Washington. Donald Trump had been the president-elect for just 2 days when he reportedly spoke by phone with Russian President Vladimir Putin on November 7. On the call, Trump advised the Russian president not to escalate the war with Ukraine and reminded him of the U.S.'s military presence in Europe, according to an account first published by the Washington Post, which cited multiple sources familiar with the conversation. The Kremlin, however, denied that meeting had ever taken place. Pure fiction. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov insisted normally, the U.S. would be able to document that the call had happened. But not this time. That's because the State Department, which traditionally helps coordinate phone calls between incoming presidents and world leaders, has been shut out of Trump's calls with foreign dignitaries. That means the conversations were not held over secure phone lines. No State Department staff were available to offer guidance on the nuances on foreign policy, and no official interpreters were on hand to overcome language barriers that can sometimes lead to confusion or misunderstandings about exactly what was said. For U.S. foreign policy analysts, Trump's calls with Putin and other world leaders after his victory over Vice President Kamala Harris in the November 5 election are cause for alarm. We're entering a dangerous territory of telephone games, where Trump is going to have private chats with foreign leaders, and they're going to tell their teams one thing, and Trump is going to tell our national security team another, said Brett Bruen, a former diplomat who worked in the White House under President Barack Obama. Different interpretations of private conversations stemming from translation difficulties or misunderstandings could not only sow confusion, Bruen said, but could trigger an international crisis. Trump's transition team did not respond to questions about why he has not involved the State Department in his calls with foreign leaders.